When it comes to posting on YouTube Shorts, the three biggest factors for whether or not you actually end up getting views on your content comes down to 1, the sound that you chose, 2, how much watch time you get on your video, and then 3rd, the title, thumbnail, and actual topic of the content that you're creating. Most of you that are struggling to get views or struggling to get subscribers via YouTube Shorts right now, you're struggling with one of these 3 things, and remember, you need to do all 3 of these things correctly. So do not skip off of this video after I go through the best sounds to use or how to find trending sounds. Do not skip off again after I go through how much watch time you need to receive. You guys need to be implementing every single one of these things into every single YouTube Short that you post if you want to go viral, you want to get more views, and ultimately, you want to get more subscribers on YouTube. For starters, when it comes to sounds on YouTube Shorts, you guys need to pay close attention to this because it is very different from Instagram and TikTok. On Instagram and TikTok, as long as you don't have a business account, you can pretty much use whatever sound you want as long as that sound already exists within the app. But it does not work like this on YouTube Shorts. There are a ton of different nuances that you guys need to be paying attention to. The way to find trending sounds on YouTube Shorts is as follows. First, you can actually search for the topic that you're about to post about, see whether or not people are using trending sounds in those videos, or you can scroll on the Shorts feed and actually see what trending sounds are being used in the most viral videos. If you're going to do this, you want to make sure that you're only paying attention to sounds that have over 100,000 shorts made to them. I'm going to explain why in just a little bit, but please make sure you guys are taking that into consideration. And then finally, you could just be looking at the top creators in your niche, see what sounds they're using in their videos because they're doing this very, very strategically, and I'm about to share with you what that strategy is. So basically, when you're doing any of those methods, you need to make sure of 2 things. First, you need to make sure that if you're just going for a viral sound, it has to have over 100,000 shorts made to it. Secondly, if you're going for a very niche specific sound, you need to make sure that it has at least 10,000 shorts made to it. And you need to make sure that the majority of the videos that are made under that sound, the top videos, are videos within your specific niche or about the topic that you're going to be posting about. If you look at one of my top clients who has seen major success, he has literally gotten over 1 billion views. Yes, 1 billion with a B in just 30 days on YouTube Shorts. Tuvok12, he does this same exact strategy. He always implements the same sound into his latest shorts. And what you're going to notice is that he is the top creator under that sound. There are over 10,000 shorts made to that exact sound. Again, fits that criteria. But best of all, 4 to 5 of his videos are the top 4 to 5 videos under that short. So what does that tell YouTube? That tells YouTube that when he as a creator makes a video under a certain topic, uses that sound in it, that a ton of people are going to be interested, and that's exactly why he goes viral almost every single time that he posts. Now, there are a ton of caveats when it's going to come to you implementing this into your niche and into your content, so please make sure you guys pay attention to what I'm about to share with you next because it's going to make a drastic difference in how you actually apply the sounds to your YouTube Shorts. But before I get into that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on YouTube, TikTok, or Instagram, I upload a YouTube video every single day about those subjects, and I respond to every single comment that I get on my YouTube videos, so please hit me up, take advantage of me. I want to help you grow on social media, and do not forget, smash that subscribe button. So when it comes to actually applying the sound on your video, it's going to be very simple, but again, it's very different from Instagram, it's very different from TikTok. You need to remember the name of that sound. Then when you go to create a YouTube Short, click in the middle of the screen, all the way at the top, it says add sound. Click on that, search for that sound, and then you can add that sound in there. That is how you can add sounds that are over 15 seconds long. And please remember, if you're looking for sounds just scrolling through the Shorts feed, you need to be looking for 2 things. Either first, whether or not the post is in your niche. If the post is in your niche, you can use a sound that only has about 10,000 shorts made to it. But if you're not going to do that, I would strongly suggest you only look at shorts that have over 50,000 likes on them. See what sound they were used. If they have less than 50,000 likes and they're not in your niche, I wouldn't even bother looking at that sound because odds are it's not a viral sound on YouTube Shorts, and you don't want to waste your time using a sound that's kind of caught in the middle and hasn't really gone viral and might die off, because ultimately that's just not going to end up helping your account. It's not going to help you get more views. It's not going to help you get more followers. And you're going to think that it was kind of just a waste of time for doing that, especially if you have a kick-ass video. Now, I do need to warn you, just because you're using a viral sound in your YouTube Shorts, it doesn't mean you're going to go viral. You also need to get the right amount of watch time, and you need to have the right thumbnail, topic, and title for your video, and I'm going to share with you exactly how you can do that. When it comes to finding the right title, topic, and thumbnail for your shorts, you guys need to realize something. If you do not have a keyword that YouTube recognizes within your title, they're gonna have no idea what your video is about. On TikTok or on Instagram, you don't have to do that. They actually read what the video is about, and then they determine whether or not they should push it out to a certain audience. YouTube is totally different. The title matters. The title really, really matters. So please, your title needs to do 2 things. First, it needs to invoke curiosity and hopefully incentivize people to watch all the way through the video. And then secondly, you need to make sure that you have a keyword that is the thing that your audience is actually interested in. I look at so many of you small creators that'll comment and say, hey Rob, how come my shorts aren't doing well? Or how come my YouTube video isn't doing well? And the reason that they're not doing well is because the title of the video is terrible. You guys need to remember, if people aren't seeing your video on the shorts feed, then they need to click on your video. That means you need a very good title and a very good thumbnail. And if you don't have those two things, nobody's clicking on the video. So ultimately nobody's viewing the video. And then YouTube is not gonna push that on the shorts feed. You need to realize if people aren't clicking on your video to watch it, then nobody is going to see your video. So please, please, please make sure you guys pay way more attention to the thumbnail that you're choosing and the title that you're choosing. Because again, for a lot of you, the title is the reason that YouTube has no idea who to show your video to, which is why you're not getting views on your YouTube shorts. Or you might have had a short do well in the past and you don't know what you did differently on that short. You probably go back and look at the title and look at the keywords that you included. Do not be afraid to have very similar titles in every single video that you make. Again, Tuvok12 does an absolutely amazing job at this. He gained over 1.9 million subscribers on YouTube in less than 30 days by taking my advice, and he has listened to everything that I'm about to share with you in this video. In fact, look at his latest video to get over 20 million views. This video got 21 million views in just 3 weeks. And guess why? Because the title incentivizes people to watch all the way through. It tells you to watch the video to see the person that broke the hoop. And then secondly, it tells you what the video is about. They're rating stranger shots. Rating something is a key word on YouTube. YouTube knows they have a huge audience for that. That's why that video gets pushed out. And then in addition to that, that video incentivizes you and makes you curious because you want to see the person break the hoop. So you're going to then watch the video to see that because you're curious about it. And you're going to watch all the way through to the end because obviously that's where you're going to place that to increase the amount of watch time that you're getting. Now, I do want to emphasize that the title, the topic, and the thumbnail of your video, those are major factors when it comes to getting a lot of views on YouTube Shorts. But if you're not hitting the watch time that you need on YouTube Shorts, your videos are just not going to get viewed anyway. You could have the perfect title, you could have the perfect thumbnail, but if nobody sticks around to actually watch the video, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get the watch time that you need to hit, and ultimately, nobody's going to see your video, and YouTube isn't going to continue to expose that video. At the end of the day, the only thing that YouTube cares about, especially with YouTube Shorts, and honestly just YouTube in general or any social media app, is keeping people on the app. The longer time that people spend on the app, the more ads that they see, the more money that these social media companies make. So if you want your content to get pushed out, especially on YouTube Shorts, you need to be optimizing for watch time. Now, when it comes to the amount of watch time that you need on YouTube Shorts, you need to be aiming for 70 to 80% watch time. That is really, really hard to do on a long form piece of content, really easy to do on a short form piece of content. So if you can do that on a 10-second video, do it on a 15, do it on 20. You want to get this all the way up to 60 seconds, and then ultimately that's going to make you a really good content creator when you start to make longer form content. And that is ultimately what all of you guys creating YouTube Shorts want to do one day. You want to become a full-time YouTuber. You want to launch a brand. You want to launch a company on YouTube the same exact way that I did. And the way that you do that is by being able to hold people on your videos. One of the biggest hacks that people are implementing when it comes to YouTube Shorts is adding subtitles every single time. And you need to make sure that there are a ton of screen changes. On Instagram, you don't have to do this as much. On TikTok, you don't have to do this as much. But on YouTube Shorts, you should have a screen change every 2 to 3 seconds. That's what people want on YouTube. In addition to that, adding subtitles or adding captions into your content with Premiere Pro or any type of editing software is going to significantly increase the amount of watch time that you're getting, and ultimately, it's going to allow you to get more views and keep people interested in your videos for even longer. So basically what you should be trying to do, you should be trying to maximize the amount of watch time that you're getting on the longest video possible. And now remember, the best length for your video is going to completely change depending on your niche. You need to pay attention to what the top people in your niche are doing, what the top posts in your niche are doing, and you need to look at those to determine how long your video should actually be. Your video should be as long as those videos or longer. And again, you need to hit that 70 to 80% watch time if you really want your videos to get pushed out. And once your videos get pushed out, do not get discouraged if you're a small creator. I would not want my first, second, third, even my 10th YouTube short to go viral. You want them to go viral later on because then your catalog of content is going to get exposed. You need to understand when somebody watches one of your shorts on YouTube, YouTube's going to continue to show them more of your content. Now, if you have a lot of content, this is going to mean you get a ton of views and a ton of new subscribers. But if you don't have a lot of content, then you're only going to get views on one video and it's not really going to help you that much. So please do not get discouraged if you're just getting started on YouTube Shorts. If you've been doing this for a while, make sure that you're optimizing all these things that I mentioned in this video because the YouTube Shorts algorithm is constantly changing. Oh, and one other thing that I forgot to mention in this video, you guys can use copyright-free music in your YouTube Shorts the same way that you would use in a regular YouTube video, and I strongly suggest doing this if you're going to want to implement sounds or different effects, or even just add in a sound that kind of creates an emotion. Like if you're telling a scary story or wanting to build up suspense, you're going to want to use sounds like that, but you're going to have to edit it outside of the app, and please remember, make sure they're copyright-free music because you do not want to get copyright strikes on your YouTube Shorts videos because it's going to affect the amount of views that you get on your YouTube channel long term, it also could affect you getting a play button or even getting monetized. Even though YouTube Shorts doesn't count towards monetization, getting copyright strikes on them will hurt your YouTube account. That being said, if you're under 1,000 subscribers on YouTube right now, I strongly suggest you check out the video that I'm going to put up on the screen next. It's going to share with you how you can gain your first 1,000 subscribers on YouTube with YouTube Shorts in just 7 days.